Cardano sort of is a mid-position coin with the ticker ADA that has a kind of present worth of $0.25574 and a market capitalization of $8,978,620,1069. Digital currencies have especially lengthy past, the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. These days, it's a resource class that in every practical sense is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate. Some huge venture banks even get Cardano and kind of other digital forms of money altogether to safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors. Consequently, a foresighted financial backer ought to really work at a lot of the most on a piece of their portfolio around digital currencies, with the end goal of broadening, and to have the option to generally endure the potential disturbances on customary monetary business sectors in a genuinely huge manner, notwithstanding, pretty because of the inborn unpredictability of ADA and the really larger part of pretty other digital forms of money. Having crypto in the portfolio requires genuinely nearer observing of the events on truly express markets to commonly have the option to interleave the situation at the undoubtedly fitting second in a sort of enormous manner. It's reasonable that most financial backers don't in a real sense have the full-time ability to, for the most part, follow the business sectors by any stretch of the imagination fundamentally times, or really anticipate their expected developments, which generally is genuinely critical. To generally work with this assignment, the accompanying Cardano cost expectation has been explained with the help of the high-level instrument named the Crypto Unpredictability Record, CVIX, to sort of guarantee the precision and the legitimacy of this ADA cost gauge model, which is genuinely critical. Be that as it may, prior to diving into the Cardano value examination and figure, sort of permit us to generally repeat the crucial guidelines of legitimate methodology towards putting resources into digital forms of money, or so they thought. Presently, now is the ideal time to, in every practical sense, uncover our short, mid, and certainly long-haul expectation of the advancements on the ADA market that especially depend on the readings of our really novel Crypto Unpredictability Record that by and large assists us with measuring the market feeling and expect the bearing, where the market means to generally go. At this point, the cost of Cardano essentially is $0.25571, while the coin as of now ends up at 8th spot in the generally speaking positioning, which is very huge. The said extremely positioning is assessed based on the resource's current value that is duplicated by its ongoing business sector capitalization, an equation that is applied all through every single monetary market, or so they thought. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients certainly get the most significant information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios. Amazingly, it's likewise essential to by and large consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing. On September 18th, the cost of Cardano sort of was at $0.247319 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change added up to 0.19% in a for the most part significant manner. 7 days prior, on September 12th, ADA by and large was esteemed at $0.241605, which for the most part intends that from that point forward, the cost basically has really changed by 0%. A month prior, on August 19th, the market member laid out the cost of Cardano at $0.268291. In this way, the coin has made a 4.68% move to arrive at its exceptionally present standings in a sort of significant manner. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Cardano isn't the main variable that we consider while making the cost expectation, which fundamentally is very critical. It's likewise vital to, in a real sense, keep a really sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to, in every way that really matters, have a reasonable perspective on where the market most certainly is going in a quite enormous manner. Changes in market capitalization in every practical sense, positive or really negative fundamentally, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both essentially short and extremely long-haul viewpoints. This specific measurement basically is likewise used to check the predominance of Cardano, corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in a genuinely large manner. To decide the very current market capitalization of ADA We sort of increase the coursing supply, the boundary that will sort of be made sense of later, by the current worth of the digital money under audit. Starting today, the market capitalization of Cardano remains at $8,978,620,1069, which shapes the reason for really present positioning basically was referenced before, which is very critical. Yesterday, on September 18, ADA had a market capitalization of $8,682,938,485. Keep going week. On September 12, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to fundamentally was recorded at $8,479,272,280 when, as opposed to prevalent thinking. A month prior, on August 19, the market worth of Cardano most certainly was surveyed to be $9,403,064,919. Complete stockpile considers the quantity of coins that have previously been created by different means, for example through mining, exceptionally in opposition to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can sort of be utilized either for certainly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers. This really metric likewise calculates the coins that have been eliminated through the interaction called consuming, which in every practical sense is applied to control the expansion rate, which is very critical. At this point, the complete inventory of Cardano explicitly is laid out at 36,183,233,049 ADA, lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. Ultimately, the coursing supply is utilized to work out the market capitalization and, for the most part, evaluate the coins ongoing remaining in the positions in a by and large significant manner. It signifies the general measure of ADA that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly sort of put unavailable for general use out of the blue, or so they generally thought. It's by and large accepted that digital currencies that basically have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million are the most appropriate for fundamentally long-haul speculation, since they truly are generally truly prone to truly see the value and esteem over a lengthy timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which is genuinely huge. At this point, Cardano for the most part has a flowing stockpile of 35,108,243,137 coins, essentially in spite of mainstream thinking. Likewise, high exchanging volume typically exhibits that the liquidity for the most part is streaming into that market, which shows the general revenue in the digital currencies and guarantees smooth execution of exchanges in an unobtrusive way. Notwithstanding, it should generally be noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that sort of much reasonable for making sort of long-haul cost expectations. However, it ordinarily gives important knowledge into the ongoing business sector circumstance. Accordingly, generally is pivotal for short and mid-term cost gauges truly did by our exclusive calculation. A brilliant digital money financial backer mustn't ignore this metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline here is